Business and Leisure, your weekly window to the world of business and guide to the good life. Hosted by Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa.
A pleasant evening to everyone. This is Ray Butch Gamboa for Business and Leisure, your weekly business and lifestyle TV magazine. And as always, we shall have for you the week's significant business developments and interesting leisure features. And for tonight's lifestyle section, we'll have our lovely sunshine girl, Day Munsayak, to guide us through the leisure portion of our presentation. Hello there, Day.
Hello there, Butch. It's nice to be joining you once again.
So tell us, what's in store for our leisure seekers this week?
Oh yes, Butch. Well, hi there, everyone. I'm happy to be here on your longest-running business and lifestyle TV magazine show. This is Business and Leisure. Well, after some talk on some serious issues on BizWatch, it's time to take a little breather with the lifestyle section of our show. First, we head off to some of the latest events that happened recently in our lifestyle section segment. Well, that is followed by our popular segment Places, and this time around, we have unique dining and music hangout for all of you. Our usual recommended dining destinations comes after that, and finally, our usual fare on Sports Shoot is up with our featured firearm. I know it's another fun-filled and entertaining episode to all of you, so why don't you sit back and relax as we get right on first with some business talk with our main man, Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa. Butch?
Thanks, Day. I'm sure our leisure seekers would again be looking forward to the lifestyle section of our show. We'll see you back in a short while.
I'll be waiting for my cue, Butch.
Sunshine Girl Day Munsayak shall be back with a leisure report later on the show. We'll now pause for a short break, and when we return, we'll talk business on BizWatch. I'll be right back. Welcome back to Business and Leisure as we usher in our business section. This is BizWatch. The global halal business is getting bigger and bigger, and the Philippines is now ready to be a major player here. Unilever Philippines has just completed its 1.7 billion foods factory and is ready to export halal certified products. Here's our BizWatch correspondent Damon Zayak with the story.
After the completion of its food factory in Cavite, Unilever Philippines is now ready to export. This factory, called the Cavite Foods Factory, has in fact started exporting halal-certified food products from this factory, helping the Philippines take its place in the huge global halal market. This was revealed by the chairman and CEO of Unilever Philippines, Mr. Benji Yap, when the company observed its 90th anniversary of operation in the Philippines.
Mr. Yap revealed that Unilever Philippines received its halal certification March of this year and has started exporting to Muslims in Southeast Asia and Australia. Although they have been exporting to Malaysia, this marks the first time that Unilever Philippines is exporting halal-certified food products to this country. More of the story with our BizWatch correspondent.
The Cavite Foods Factory serves as Unilever's halal hub for ASEAN and Australia. Aside from the food factory, Unilever is also investing in a mega distribution center covering 13.7 hectares in General Trias in Cavite. This will facilitate the distribution and transport of Unilever products manufactured not only in its Cavite plant, but also in the Paco, Manila manufacturing site. Unilever has been experiencing double-digit growth in sales in the Philippines. Last year, their sales hit 80 billion pesos, and Unilever is expected to invest more in the country in the coming years. The company also wants to source more local products and review which of their products can be produced locally. At present, 80% of their personal care, home care, and refreshment products are locally manufactured.
Mr. Benji Yap, Chairman and CEO of Unilever Philippines, is the first homegrown talent to hold the position in 30 years. Mr. Yap is a mechanical engineer and has been working with Unilever Philippines for the past 25 years. A party list representative has filed a bill that pushes for agricultural entrepreneurship. House Bill 3354, authored by Ambis OA party list Representative Sharon Garin, is now pending with the House Committee on Agriculture and Food. The details with our business reporter Heidi Santos.
House Bill 3354, authored by Deputy Speaker and Party List Representative Sharon Garin, will create a manpower development plan for agricultural entrepreneurship if approved. This bill is known as the Entrepreneurial Education Act and will create a ladderized system of agricultural education and training in the post-secondary or collegiate level. Representative Garin was quoted as saying that despite the great contribution of the agricultural sector to our economy, agriculture is still often equated with poverty and having an underprivileged status. Representative Garin hopes to remove the stigma that agriculture is less of a profession or a business enterprise. While our universities and colleges produce many graduates in agricultural-related courses, very few pursue jobs related to the agricultural courses. This is perhaps due to the lack of adequate training in this field, added the Congresswoman. In the proposed bill, the Department of Agriculture, through the Agricultural Training Institute or ATI, will implement and manage the program. This will be in partnership with the private sector and non-government organizations.
It's about time that we give significance to farming as a way of eradicating hunger and poverty. The Philippines is still an agricultural country, and we need to provide food security and proper nutrition to the Filipinos. Agricultural entrepreneurship can improve livelihoods, manage natural resources effectively, and achieve sustainable development in the countryside. Please allow us to take a short break, and we will be back shortly with more interesting and relevant business issues for you when we return. Welcome back, and you're still on the business section of BNL, and we have more interesting business issues for you. There is indeed an alarming increase in targeted attacks aimed at politically motivated sabotage and subversion. The Philippines is not immune to this global threat, so here's a bit of good news for web users. Our BizWatch correspondent Damon Sayak filed this report.
Symantec Corporation is the world's leading cybersecurity company. Very recently, the company's senior director for cybersecurity services was in town to talk about the extent of this global threat and what Symantec has developed to thwart most of these threats. They just launched their Internet Security Threat Report number 22.
ISTR 22 is interesting because it's looking at 2016, and we saw a number of changes in 2016. So we saw targeted attacks trying to subvert events such as the US election. We saw sabotage happening in the electricity industry, and say in the Ukraine, as well as in the oil industry in the Middle East. We've seen emails weapons of choice. We're seeing a lot of new threats, particularly in the IoT space, that a lot of people aren't aware of, where they're trying to get access to your TV systems and home routers and use that to create huge DDoS attacks around the globe.
Bank security for some has been badly compromised, as we have seen in the case of the Bank of Bangladesh, where the Philippines figured in the controversy. Cloud security also continues to challenge most companies that use cloud apps in their organizations. Here in the Philippines, the threat is also very real, and Symantec's Peter Sparks tells us what to look out for.
So the Philippines, we're seeing quite an increase in particular on bots and home computers being infected and then being used by attacks. So we saw last year an increase in the Philippines in bot networks and network attacks coming from the Philippines. What that means is home computers and businesses are being compromised and being used to attack other systems.
Companies are advised to provide ongoing training about malicious emails. Consumers are advised to change the default passwords on your devices and services and to use unique passwords. Keep your operating system and software up to date and be extra careful on handling emails. And lastly, always back up your files. And for our last issue this week, the Maxis Group Incorporated, or MGI, is further strengthening its presence in the market. It has brought in all of its acquired brands under one unified and integrated delivery system. The details from our business reporter Heidi Santos.
Because Maxis Group Incorporated has brought all of its brands under one integrated delivery system, the company expects much improved operational efficiencies for its multiple brands under the platform. Under this unified system, hotline and delivery orders are all received at the MGI Corporate Communications Center. In this center, at least 150 agents take the orders and facilitate the transactions for the network. MGI has proven just how effective their new unified and integrated delivery system has been. Delivery sales posted a 24% year-on-year sales growth last year. This translates to 1.08 billion pesos or 9% of the company's revenues.
The growth of about from our sales from last year to this year of 12%, and then also growth in our income, and we're very happy with that performance. We look forward actually to the year of 2017.
Meanwhile, on MGI's international sales, the mother company continues to expand its store network. Last year, 7 area development agreements were signed and about 16 new overseas locations were opened. Another 141 new international locations are in the pipeline. MGI ended 2016 with 623 stores, and 49 of these are located in North America, the Middle East, and Asia. MGI's target is 1,000 stores by 2020, and 200 of these will be overseas.
We have signed 2 development agreements for China already, and they have opened their first stores. So hopefully they'll be opening their second and third stores within the next few months. And I think right now that's our development for China at the moment.
Maxis Group posted a net income of 561.7 million pesos in 2016. This translates to a growth of 12% up from 501.4 million pesos in 2015. Revenues were up 10% from 10.4 billion pesos to 11.4 billion. Restaurant sales increased 10% to 9.4 billion pesos from 8.6 billion for the same period last year. Revenues from franchise, royalty, and license fees went up by 54% to 766.7 million pesos against 2015's 497.5 million pesos. System-wide sales also grew 12% to 15.3 billion pesos, up from 13.7 billion pesos in 2015.
Maxis is a well-loved Filipino brand. It continues to grow its network of more than 500 stores in the Philippines and over 30 international stores in the USA, Canada, Asia Pacific, and the Middle East. And with that, we end another edition of BizWatch. We will take another short break, and when we come back, we have another viable and flourishing entrepreneur on Strictly Business. Be right back. Welcome back. We're still on Business and Leisure. Welcome all you would-be entrepreneurs and business-loving viewers of BNL. This week, we bring you a business venture from a very young second-year college student that is making a mark in online business. This is certainly worth watching.
Just take a look at these beautiful flower arrangements, unique and simply refreshing. These are creations of a young lady who is still in her sophomore year in college, Han de Guzman.
Well, I am the owner of Aesthetic Flowers. I'm 19 years old, studying industrial design in Mapua, Manila. Since bata ako, mahilig yung tita ko na mag-flowers, as in yung garden na flower. Tapos lagi ako sumasama sa kanya. Pero ang naisip ko is mag-flower business ako after I graduate. Then ayun, biglang nagkaroon ng opportunity na mag-open ng isang online store while college pa lang ako. So, trinay ko lang, like, hindi ko naman talaga gusto siyang i-full-time, pero since nag-boom siya, tinuloy-tuloy ko na siya. Pero as of now, part-time pa lang siya since I'm still studying.
Aesthetic Flowers is Han's business, her first and only one actually. And even her choice of a name and how she got started bear watching.
Aesthetic Flowers, yung word na aesthetic, lumabas na lang siya sa utak ko. Hindi ko talaga alam nung una yung meaning, pero lagi ko siyang nakikita usually sa mga derma, diba? Sa mga clinics. So naisip ko ang cute naman ng name, medyo catchy. Then saka ko lang nung nag-flower na ako, saka ko lang naisip na why not try kong i-search yung meaning. Then found out na it means actually connected siya into beauty. And yun naman yung gusto kong maipakita sa brand ko na beautiful flowers, diba? So parang ganun yung meaning niya.
Only 1 year and 8 months after she started her online business, Aesthetic Flowers has been creating small ripples in the market. Like all fresh flower arrangements, Aesthetic Flowers do not come cheap because of the very nature of the business. Most of them are local, but many are also imported from other countries.
Yung mga flowers we offer local and imported. The imported flowers are from Ecuador, China, Bangkok. Then the local ones are from Tagaytay and Baguio.
Maybe because of the convenience that an online business offers, coupled with a very unique design, color combinations, and arrangements, Aesthetic Flowers has arrived. Han says she does have some helpers around, but she makes it a point to make each and every arrangement herself. She is already training some family members the intricacies of designing her bouquets, and she plans to hire some employees in the near future. She also has plans to hire out-of-school youths to give them job opportunities without the benefit of a diploma.
Alam mo yun, mabibigyan ko sila ng purpose and mabibigyan sila ng trabaho though hindi sila high school graduate, college graduate. Kasi yung pag-arrange naman ng flowers, hindi naman kailangang aralin sa school. Pwede naman siyang ituro kasi skill siya.
Han has a long way to go before she finishes school. Her choice, of course, industrial design is not easy either, and Han is having a tough time balancing business with studying. But it's also a matter of having the right priorities.
Mahirap siya kasi yun, malaki na and malaki din yung demand since nakikilala na yung brand. But minimake sure ko kasi na meron akong schedule na maayos. Alam ko yung, kunwari, for this day, alam ko yung dapat kong i-accomplish. For this month, dapat may ganito na kami. So, ang tingin ko, important yung meron kang goals for the week and for the day. And alam mo yung mga dapat mong i-achieve. Also, dapat priority, syempre, yung studies eh. Saka after naman nun, pag natapos ng studies, pwede ko na siyang i-full-time.
Being in business for less than 2 years, Han has no physical store yet, but she knows she'll get there in no time, given how her business has picked up so fast. For now, her customers can easily book their orders online.
So, sa ordering process naman, all our bouquets are made to order. They should make sure na they place their order 3 days before kasi in-order pa namin siya sa aming supplier. Then, it is online. So, sa Facebook page, mag-leave lang sila ng message, mag-fill up ng order form. Payment is through bank deposit or online deposit. So, medyo easy siya, convenient. Then, after that, i-deliver na namin yung bouquets right in front of their doorsteps.
So, we ask Han what sets Aesthetic Flowers apart from so many other flower shops around.
First, online flower shop siya. Aside from that, so convenient. Next, laging fresh yung flowers. We don't stock flowers. So, pag kailangan ng flowers, o-order pa lang kami. Then after that, meron yung mga flowers namin, it is wrapped in black, as you can see. Kasi, we want to put, to emphasize the colors of the flowers rather than sa kulay ng wrapper. After that, what else? We always try to offer something new. Hindi kami nagsistick lang sa eto lang yung products namin. Gusto namin laging merong bago dun sa ino-offer namin. And gusto ko yung mga products na meron sa ibang bansa is madala namin dito sa Philippines as much as possible. And yun nga, most of the time I employ part-time is yung mga teenagers. So yung ideas namin fresh.
Aesthetic Flowers delivers orders to NCR areas and other nearby areas like Bulacan, Cavite, Laguna, and Pampanga. For bulk orders, however, they can deliver anywhere in the country. Truly, Han's business has grown beyond her expectations. And to think that Han herself never dreamed of being a businesswoman.
Hindi ko in-expect na magbi-business ako kasi when I was a kid, I thought I'm gonna become a designer. Then, yun nga, nakita ko na lagi kong tinatry na mag-offer ng mga stuff sa ibang tao. Gusto kong may lagi akong extra kita nung bata ko. Like, sobrang random na mga tinitinda ko. Then, nung college ako, nung nag-start na ako ng flowers, nakita ko na may potential pala ako into sa pagbe-business. Then, ayun, so parang ang passion ko na ngayon talaga is pagbe-business, and after kong graduate, gusto ko sana mag-venture into other stuff like siguro mag-open ng farm, 'di ba, or jewelry business, and mag-open ng maraming flower shops. So yun yung focus ko for now, but yun, hintay ko na lang graduate ako.
And for her advice to would-be entrepreneurs, listen up.
First, kailangan kasi may tapang, I mean, tibay ng loob na mag-venture sa business kahit wala ka pang alam. Kasi lahat naman matututunan mo along the way. Siyempre, magkakamali. Hindi naman maiiwasan yung magkamali. Pero dapat may napupulot ka na learnings, and dapat next time, hindi siya maulit. Next, also, offer something na unique. Kasi kung mag-offer ka ng something na meron na sa market, hindi mo mag-guarantee yung success ng business eh. And laging dapat pinupush mo yung sarili mo to become better. Dapat talaga masipag ka kasi kung sa simula ka lang natutuwa dun sa business at kung hindi mo talaga gusto yung ginagawa mo, hindi ka kasi magsasucceed.
Following that, let's watch Han put together one of her simple arrangements.
Hindi naman siya sensitive. So yeah, real flowers is sa hawakan. Pero yung mga ganyan kasi artificially colored na sila. This is a Bangkok rose. This is my favorite kasi so imported siya, then ika-cut lang siya dun sa desired length para sa loob kasi ng box meron siyang foam. So itutusok mo lang siya. Yung foam is soak na siya overnight sa tubig. So mabubuhay yung bulaklak kasi may foam sa loob. Then ito naman is called Status. Local rose lang siya. Fillers yung tawag dito, meaning kung gusto mo ng mas malaking bouquet, ito yung ilalagay mo, pampataba, pampa-fill up ng space. So, ganun din. Kakat lang siya, then itutusok dun sa foam. So, mangyayari kasi is alternate. Bangkok rose, tapos filler, tapos Bangkok. Hanggang mapuno siya. Then, pa-circular yung paglalagay para pantay-pantay.
Han said that some simple flower arrangements can be learned through YouTube. But she takes the time to go to Dangwa to learn firsthand from the veterans there. She does this, however, with much discernment as she knows her brand and which arrangements will jive with it. Now, about her pricing.
Since peak pricing, kasi after ng Valentine's season, ang nangyayari sa supply ng flowers is onti na lang siya. So, medyo mas mahal siya bilhin. So, this one, mabibili siya sa amin ng 3,500, around 3,500 to 4,000 actually. Pero pag mga normal season like March to April or May, basta before nung may mga events like Mother's Day, this is 2,500. Then, meron kaming circular box and meron din kaming pa-square na box. So, magkakaiba yung arrangement. Pag circular, iba din yung available sa mga naka-square na bouquets. Same lang halos ng price range. Yes. And isa lang yung size nila. Magkaiba lang ng shape.
Her boxes too are well chosen, pretty and expensive looking. A friend of the family makes the boxes, but Han and her helpers affix the ribbon which they have printed at a shop at Mega Mall.
Kasi hindi naman pwede na lagay ka lang ng lagay ng flower. So yeah, yun na yun. So yeah, since yung mga clients, pag gusto nilang may mga dedication, sa likod ng card nila nilalagay.
The finished product is lovely, to say the least. Hand sprays water on the finished product to make them look even fresher. And these are some of the flowers available for arrangement.
Aesthetic Flowers is the pioneer of black floral wrapping and also the pioneer of the Beauty and the Beast inspired Enchanted Rose, both in Southeast Asia. Yung Bell Rose po namin, this is a new collection, color gold. Pero our bestseller is color red, syempre classic, and also pink, white. So medyo madami kaming color. So kung ano yung gustong color ng pagbibigyan nyo, I think we have it.
And to check out her many other designs, here's how to check them out.
Guys, please like our Facebook page. It is at Aesthetic Flowers PH. Also on Instagram, Aesthetic Flowers PH. If you want to place bookings or if you have any inquiries, it is at aestheticflowersph at gmail.com.
Those beautiful flowers can be had with a gentle touch. That easy. That was another inspiring feature on another one of our young entrepreneurs in the country, Miss Handy Guzman, owner and the brain behind Aesthetic Flowers. That ends the business section of Business and Leisure. Our co-host, Sunshine Girl Damon Sayak, is just eagerly waiting for her cue to get all started with the leisure portion of our show, which is coming right up ahead after we pause for another short break. We'll be right back. You're still with us here on Business and Leisure, and now we go right on to the lifestyle section as I turn you over to our co-host for this week, Day Munsayak. Hi Day, it's all yours.
Thanks again, Butch. Well, hello there, everyone. And we are done with some serious talk of business. And right now, the lifestyle section of Business and Leisure takes the spotlight. We start right away with the lifestyle section. And this week, we have the Taste Setter and MoneyGram event. Watch this.
BMW now proudly brings you Lifestyle Chronicles.
Saisu International, the company behind quality brands like Clara Olay, recently launched their Taste Setters event, which happened at Kitchen Garden, Quezon City. This is the first time that Saisu organized this event, and they are happy with the outcome. It was participated by individuals working from different restaurants where they get to whip up the different products of Clara Olay.
Taste Setters is all about creativity that would actually shapes the food and beverage trends. It's actually a workshop wherein most of our food service clients are invited to be able to learn new ways on how they could come up with very innovative dishes.
They have also invited Chef Waya Raos Wihanko, owner of Gourmet Gypsy Art, who taught them some dishes where participants get to recreate and was judged by Chef Waya and other officers of Saisu.
Today, we try to create dishes that veered away from Italian classics because we wanted to show pasta in a new light. So I did a Mexican tortilla soup with risoni. I did a Moroccan lamb stew with couscous and Taiwanese dandan noodles using the angel hair pasta.
Saisu's plan for Taste Setters is to bring this project in other parts of the country.
The participants mainly were our food service clients and also food manufacturers. We have a vision to be able to bring this kind of workshops or innovation workshops to more regions of the Philippines so that we could also reach out to them.
MoneyGram Idol Awards Welcome Home Kabayan held its awarding ceremony at the Solaire Resort and Casino. This is the first award of its kind organized by MoneyGram, which aims to recognize outstanding OFW families. The 10 major awardees received an all-expense paid trip to Manila. with a 3-day stay at Solaire and celebrate a special dinner. Each lucky winner also got the chance to meet MoneyGram's brand ambassador, Robin Padilla. MoneyGram is a reliable partner for OFWs sending money to loved ones in the Philippines. Over the years, they have witnessed the dedication and perseverance of both OFWs and their families, which led MoneyGram to hold the MoneyGram Idol Awards.
Okay, this whole event is about, alam mo, it's our first time to do a MoneyGram Idol Awards. From the word idol, somebody that you look up to. The OFW, 11 million Filipinos working outside. Not only those people outside, but as well those family na naiwan dito. So we wanted to recognize them and give them an afternoon of fun. So what we have done is, of course, we did like something like a raffle, a promo, wherein we have, meron kaming na-choose na 10 grand winners. And these 10 grand winners will bring their entire family and stay in Manila, in this hotel, for 3 days, 2 nights.
Lifestyle Chronicles has been proudly brought to you by BMW.
Those dishes in the Taste Setter event looks very yummy, and congratulations also to MoneyGram for acknowledging our hard-working OFWs. We come once again to our Places segment. This week we bring a special treat not only to music lovers and vintage collectors, but to anyone who can connect to something that many are now attracted to, and that is the vinyl culture. Watch this.
This is Satchme, a virtual community for followers of the vinyl culture. Well, it's not really just for those who are keenly into this new culture, but for those who love music, those who love anything vintage, and those who love to bring back the good old days to the present. Meet Miss Serena Messias, who has been the marketing officer of Satchme since the start of 2016. She knows all about Satchme and what this store has to offer.
The owners, their names are Sir Edric Chua, Sir Ronald C., and then Miss Aislinn Chuahiyok. They're really into antiques and vintage shops. So I guess vinyl records are part of those na. They also collect the records, mostly jazz and then rock. So I guess it's that vibe that they want to bring, like in Manila, because they used to live in Canada. So I think it's the culture there that inspired them also. Yeah, so I guess Satchme didn't come about just because it was a cool thing to do, because it's new, like it's different. Like it was really more of like a culmination of the owner's interests.
Satchme was conceptualized as early as 2011. It started out as a website, and in 2012, they started selling records online. The following year, the group started joining bazaars where the owners sold their collection of old records, as well as the Motorino turntables.
From there, we opened in Mega Mall in 2013.
Few can argue the fact that Satchme was first on the scene, and this pioneering move elicited a lot of mixed reactions from the public.
I guess it was a surprise because I guess a lot of people thought like the vinyl culture is dying, but it's really not. Like it's been around for a while. It's just like you don't see it often. So I guess that's why it helps that we're also in the mall, because it's making it accessible to everyone.
In the beginning, the store attracted more of the older professionals from 40 up, but with time, the younger generation, even the millennials, took notice of this new concept and started trickling into the shop. It is not easy to source the items that Satchme carries in their store. They do have their own suppliers, but the owners travel a lot and bring back some of the valuable additions to the store. Satchme is located in Mega Mall, but since they first opened their store to the public, they have already embarked on an expansion to accommodate not only the growing clientele, but also their growing inventory of items. Satchme also has a lineup of events that have a faithful following.
We have an annual event called Vinyl Day. We started in 2013. That was really to build the vinyl culture and music as well, because we're also into like supporting local artists. We also have, I wouldn't say like regular gigs, but whenever there's like an occasion where we think it's important to celebrate, like we hold them here in the store. We invite, same as Vinyl Day, we invite local bands to perform at the store, and then like it's just like open for public. And, like there's free beer, there's food, freebies, promos.
So what is it about this unique and interesting store that sustains an avid following? Rina says that it is the experience that they offer. More than a themed cafe, it is a showcase of the lifestyle surrounding the vinyl culture. It started off as a vinyl record store, but it has expanded its offerings beyond that. As a result, it is more of a community in itself where people can meet and get together to browse over things that they love in common, listen to music that is not available just anywhere, and perhaps chat over excellent coffee and comfort food.
It's a very approachable brand. Like we're not very intimidating. We like to celebrate with fans, with people who support the brand, of course, through the events, most especially. And I think that's what I personally love about Satchme, because like someone follows their dream, which is like to open a store like this, and then that kind of opened the door to others, like the musicians, to also follow their dreams to make a vinyl record, because we made one for like a couple of local artists. It's called Fresh Filter.
Rina plays one of their records for us. The brand name Satchme is unique in itself, and that very name has an interesting story behind it.
The founder of Satchme was Sir Edric Chua. He used to live in Canada, as I said earlier. He would usually go to vintage shops to scour film, because that was his first love. But then there was this one vintage shop that I think offered vinyl records also. So the owner there gave him, I think, 3 records, and then one of those was Louis Armstrong's record. And then instantly after he heard that, like he fell in love with vinyl. So as for the name Satchme, it's a nickname. It came from Satchmo, which is the nickname of Louis Armstrong. Of course, like we had to change it up a bit, because I guess it's for SEO purposes. Like if you Google it, like it's easier to find Satchme more than Satchmo.
The records range from a low of 300 pesos to a high of 8,000 pesos, depending on how rare or how collectible it is. New records, on the other hand, range from 1,200 pesos to 4,000 pesos.
The Motorinos naman, the Mark II is at 7,799. The new one, the Mark III, this one is already Bluetooth enabled, so you can connect it to your Bluetooth speakers right away. And it has finally a headphone jack na built in. That's at 8,499.
The owners have wisely incorporated a small cafe into the concept. The menu is not extensive, but they have concentrated on light comfort food that goes well with coffee.
So this is the Reuben sandwich. It's homemade, made from scratch. Homemade corned beef with garlic sauce, lettuce, and in a hoagie bread. And this potato salad is really good. You guys should try it. And this one is the avocado and salmon toast. So it has the sous vide egg with smoked salmon, fresh avocado slices, walnut pesto. I keep forgetting that. And then cream and chive spread. And has potato chips also. This is also made from scratch. So yay. And then this one is the Sashimi BLT. So I'll just open it so you guys can see. Ah! Okay, there we go. So it's honey cured bacon, roasted tomato, and then lettuce. And of course the potato salad.
Then there is your popular cheesecake. And their even more popular lava cake, where delicious rich chocolate just pours out when cut open. Rena says Sashimi is so far the only one in the area that offers a third wave coffee. So let's check it out.
Hi, my name is Adrian, barista from Sashimi, and now I will make a latte. Yung beans na gamit natin for latte is blend siya ng El Salvador, Papua New Guinea, and then Colombia.
Adrian is also a deft artist, and here he lives a pretty tulip design and a perfect cup of
I'm gonna
latte.
make a swan.
Want to see more? Now he is going to make a swan in just a matter of seconds. That's for the cafe part of Sashimi. We ask Rena what's in store for Sashimi in the near future.
We're also doing our vinyl day for this year. Usually we would do it on the month of April, but then this year we might do it in June. More gigs in the stores, like both in Mega Mall and then in UP Town.
So if the itch for something old, something vintage and interesting hits you, or that third wave coffee is just irresistible, here's Rena's invite.
Hi guys, so drop by Sashimi in SM Mega Mall. We're located on the 4th floor, like a fashion hall. We're opening another branch in UP Town near the cinemas, so that's on the 2nd floor. So I hope to see you guys there in March. You can also follow us on our social media accounts. That's at Sashimi for Facebook and Twitter, and then at Sashimi Team for Instagram. We also have a website. You can also get your records there, or the Motorino. That's Sashimi.com. Follow all those because we'll update you guys there.
Well, that was indeed an interesting place to hang out with your friends, especially if you guys love music. Don't go anywhere, guys, and when we come back, we'll have leisure trip and sports shoot. You're still with me here on your longest running business and lifestyle TV magazine show. This is Business and Leisure. Let's continue on with our recommended dining destinations. So what are you waiting for, guys? Let's take a closer look.
Here now is our weekly list of highly recommended leisure destinations. Be it fine dining, romantic garden wedding, or a relaxed meal of excellent dishes, the name Ilustrado comes to mind. It's one of the few places that serve the best paella in town. Ilustrado, located within the walled city of Intramuros. The Highlands Prime Steakhouse is indeed the prime dining destination where you can enjoy the best of prime steak. The Highland Prime Steakhouse serves nothing but U.S. Angus prime beef. And the Highlands Prime Steakhouse also serves an array of prime gourmet dishes like the squid ink pasta, topped with a whole prawn of their delectable sea bass that's always juicy and served with mashed potato and a wedge of lemon. And their breads and cakes are baked fresh every day. The Highlands Prime Steakhouse is at the SM Mall of Asia, and that's where you should have your next lunch, dinner, or intimate party.
Steak lovers from north of the metro can also enjoy the juiciest prime steaks and other mouth-watering dishes at Highlands Prime Steakhouse, located at Estancia, Capitol Commons in Pasig.
And that's our regular What to Enjoy and Where to Go list. Business and Leisure's weekly guide to destinations and places to go to enjoy the good life.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for sticking around, and I hope you enjoyed our show today. And we've got more for you next time. And to formally close our show, here now is our main man, Mr. Ray Butch Gamboa. Butch?
Thanks, Day. Another exciting leisure report for the books. That was our Sunshine Girl, Day Munsaya, hosting the lifestyle section of our show this week. And that ends another edition of Business and Leisure. Thank you for staying with us. If you missed some portions of our show tonight or any of the past episodes of Business and Leisure, you can watch them online on businessandleisure.ph anytime of the day at your convenience. Also, don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts. Till the next time, this has been your host, Ray Butch Gamboa. Good business to all and enjoy the good life.